Hello friends, welcome back my video lecture. In this video lecture, again we are going to see many nature reservoirs. We have know in India, different nature reservoirs are present. Like Himalaya, Himalaya is one of the best example for the nature reservoirs. And then next you can see the Sahyadri also. So like this, we have to see some sanctuaries. Okay, so Bhitarkanika Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay, so this is the one of the famous wildlife sanctuary. In this sanctuary, you will see this sanctuary is located in the Orissa or Odisha. You can consider in India. The nature reservoir is famous for the mangrove wood. Okay, so this sanctuary is famous for the mangrove woods and the saltwater crocodile and Indian python, black ibis, and the darters. So, like this uh, animals you can see into this sanctuary. So, for this sanctuary, you can visit best time to November to April. So, in this period, you can visit if you want to see this kind of animals in Odisha, right? So, you can go within this time. The next that is Madhumalai Wildlife Sanctuary. So this sanctuary is home to elephants, tiger, Deccan red dogs, etc. animals you can see in this wildlife sanctuary. So you can easily spot large herd of Asian elephants and spotted deer also. So like this deer and animals you can see in this wildlife sanctuary, Madhumalai Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay, so there are 266 species of birds in the sanctuary. It's a very amazing thing. He's here. How much? 266 species of birds are present here. So it is also one of the famous for the birds. So it is the most beautiful sanctuary in the world. It's amazing thing. Like if you want to see this kind of wildlife sanctuary, then you can see that Mudumalai Wildlife Sanctuary is the main tourist attraction in Ooty, right? So it's a cold place is there, Ooty. You will see the different birds or like this animals you can see. Okay, now we have to see the next nature reservoirs, that is the Periyar National Park. So in this national park, you will see at the Periyar National Park, you may spot the wild elephants. Okay, elephants, leopards, wild dogs, and barking deers, house mouse deers, and the sambar, squirrels, gar, wild boars, and short bears beside the tigers. Okay, so like these animals are present in this Periyar National Park. So depends on these tigers are present there, right? So because of these animals tigers are there, right? So along with the animals Periyar is home to king cobras, okay, lizards, flying lizards. Okay, so this is also they are also present there. So birds like flycatchers, wood pigeons, kingfishers, kites, and parakeets add to the attraction of Peria. So they are very beautiful to looking, right? So that's why we can say them there at the place of Periyar National Park. And next topic we are going to learn about the tribal populations and their rights. In India, the number of tribal regions are there. So mainly you can consider the in North India, Assam, Mizoram, Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh. So in this region, you can see the mainly tribal peoples are present. So some rights are there for the tribal peoples. So in that, you can see the India's has the second largest tribal concentration in the world, spread across the various part of the country, mainly in forest and hilly regions. So if you will think about the world, in the world, this India is the second largest tribal concentration. So India is the second country for the tribal populations. Okay, then mainly the tribal peoples are living in the forest and hilly regions. And the next is the characteristics of this community. Are there particular geographical location, distinct culture, and economic backwardness and the aloofness from the society at a large? So those peoples are uneducated persons. Okay, uneducated peoples, and they are living into the forest and hilly region. That's why they don't know how we can develop itself. Okay, because they are uneducated peoples, but they are now learning something. Okay, so because of articles 366 in bracket 25 refer to scheduled tribes st as such tribes or tribal communities or the group as are deemed under the articles 342 of the constitutions. So they having the power of these articles, they can use for the tribal community. Okay, so according to the articles 342, this is one of the rights. Okay, so according to the articles 342 of the constitution, the scheduled tribes are the tribes or tribal communities which have been declared as such by the president through a public notification. So this article is given for the specially tribal peoples, and it's given by president. Okay, to the public notifications. So it is given in articles 14 of the Indian constitutions. What is that? The state shall not deny to any person equality before the law or the equal protection of the laws within the territory of India. So other than ST peoples, we have to consider to these peoples, we have to see them, okay, equally. The next is in India, since these peoples are considered low because of uneducated, okay, they don't know how we can develop itself, okay, because they are living in hilly regions and forest, so they are not treated well. You can see them, you can observe them. Okay, the Constitution of India provides several rights, okay, to those peoples for the safeguarding their interest. And next is the Article 17 of the Constitution of India states untouchability is abolished and its practice in any form is forbidden. So like this number of rights are given to the tribal peoples to improve their life or community or societies. So various other provisions are also made by the Constitution of India to improve the life of the scheduled tribes peoples.